Chapter 1. Let me get my ass out of here and do this thing. I put my gray pinstripe Euro-cut three-piece suit with matching tie on. I only wear dress shirts that require cufflinks because my late grandmother gave them to me for a graduation present when I finished my degree in education at Iowa State. She was so proud of me. During her era, they did everything possible to keep black people from being educated. We were hung, beaten, and at one point it was illegal to even teach a black man or woman to read. Illegal! It's a damn shame now that the Yin Yang twins carry more weight in the black community than Cole and Powell, but it is what it is. She was in tears when I walked down the aisle, and I'll never forget it. It meant much more to her than it did to me. That's why my degree hangs on her wall to this day. For doing such a wonderful job recruiting the attorneys that raise hell, as well as they build the clients, they bought me a car. Not just a car, but a 7 Series BMW. Royal blue on royal blue, sitting on 22s. I have a 36-inch inseam and need the leg room, so the boys went all out. The company's car allowance has steadily increased through the years due to the success of the firm, but the fellas wanted to upgrade me. It's not that I couldn't afford one because they pay me an incredible salary, but they just wanted to let me know that they appreciate the hustle. That's how it is at Lexington and Brooks. Job well done, you will be rewarded as such. Not pulling your weight, you may have to explore other options. It's kind of a way of saying you're fired, motherfucker. You ain't going home, but you got to get the hell out of here. I hear they need some public defenders down at the courthouse. Man's game, baby. Coffee is for closers. All the rest of the cliches. Whatever. Bounce. I head down to the parking garage by way of the elevator, and I run into my next door neighbor, Brittany. Brittany does something with the Penn Corporation, but I don't know exactly what she does. Whatever she does, she must do it well. She has an E-class, and her jewelry isn't exactly from Costco. I'm leaning more towards Tiffany's. That tennis bracelet she rocks has to be at least $20K. Brittany's about 5'8", gorgeous, blonde hair, blue eyes, the typical LA white woman. She appears to be in her late 20s or early 30s and is obviously no stranger to the gym by looking at her bulging, muscular calves. Her waist is tight and her skin is flawless. Her business suits are always immaculate, and her high-end stilettos bring this towering beauty to 6 feet tall. She smells great as usual, clean and fresh. Here's a hint, ladies. Less is more. Tone it down on the makeup and love spell.
Hey, Whitmore, what's up?
She stares me down with those big blues. Nothing, girl. I'm ready to do this thing again. You?
Same old shit, Whitmore. Gotta feed the dragon.
I know you're already wondering, did he hit it? The answer is no. Not that Brittany isn't down, because she is. She has more than made it plain to me that if I want it, all I have to do is come knock on the door and get it. Served up nice and piping hot. This white woman can't wait to suck my dick. So what's my deal? Do I dislike white women? Am I gay? The answer to both of those is no. I prefer sisters, but I'm not opposed to a white woman. I don't like boys, Damien. The only reason I don't go over this woman's crib and eat honey off her hairless, smooth ass cheeks is that she lives next door. My dad told me not to eat your cake where you make your bread. Of course I did not listen to him, and started banging his big booty sister at my job named Trina. She said she won't put our business out in the street, that there were no strings attached, and all that other bullshit women say before they really start to like you. God forbid I said hi to another woman at work or was on the phone too long. Here she comes with the bullshit.
What y'all talking about? Who you on the phone with? I saw you looking at her ass.
What made matters worse, her mama works there, and she told her everything. One day at a meeting, her mom busts me out. Well, where were you last night, Randall? What? You heard me. Trina told me she couldn't get in contact with you at all. Miss Candace, stay out of my business, please. Wow, the nerve of this woman. Trina is my business. You better do right by my little girl. Miss Candace, with all due respect, I will not have this conversation with you right now. You weren't saying that when you had your dick in my daughter's mouth.
Randall, Miss Candace, Trina, my office now.
My boss is a cool guy, but he was all business. Mr. Cleveland Lexington. He's a black man in his 60s that fought his way up through law school the old-fashioned way. No old money here. His father was a butcher and taught him the value of hard work. He loves me, and I love him too. He taught me everything I know about how to spot a winner. And now 3 of the 15 black people that work at his firm are showing their ass in front of a room full of white people.
I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I'm not having it. Are we clear, Miss Candace? You have worked for the firm for over 20 years, but you're not above a pink slip. Trina, I've known you since before you started kindergarten, but I will fire your ass in 2 seconds flat if I hear any of this nonsense again.
Yeah, Mr. Lexington, they are tripping.
As for you, young man, you know we have a no fraternizing policy here. You just blew right through that when Trina started interning here, didn't you?
Well, I couldn't say anything because he was right. I saw Trina's ass and my vision got blurry. Sorry, Mr. Lexington, I know.
Listen, I love all 3 of you guys. You were all I had when Dolores passed away, and I'm indebted to all of you forever. But come on now. You're not only embarrassing yourselves, you're embarrassing me. Don't make me do this.
I felt like shit, and I promised myself I would never feel like that again and upset this wonderful man. The shitting where I eat policy stopped that day and will never happen again.
I'm making flaff tonight, Randall. You want to come and share some with me?
I want to do more and share that dinner with you, Brittany. What the hell is pilaf? Plof. How do you say it?
You pronounce it like golf, but the before the O, Plof. Anyway, it's a Russian dish by way of Kazakhstan. It's kind of a fried rice, vegetable, and beef mix. It's really good.
Thanks for the offer, baby, but I think I'm going to have to pull the all-nighter at the firm. You know how it is. But save me some because it sounds interesting. Brittany looks dejected and somewhat confused that I've never taken her up on her invitation.
Okay, Whitmore, if you change your mind, you know where I'm at.
I wink at her. I certainly do. Drive safe, girl. We get off the elevator and head to our luxury LA whips and off to work. The building we live in is secure and very close to the office, which is located right next to the Amoeba music store in Hollywood. I go into the parking garage and let Hank, the old brother that works in the parking garage, know I have some business to tend to today. Hey, Hank, what it do?
Nothing, youngster. You still taking care of your business with the ladies?
Only the ones you don't get first, Hank laughs. Hank probably hasn't had a non-medication induced boner in a while.
I've lost a little off my fastball, but I can still kill them with the spitball, if you know what I'm saying.
Hank makes a universal sign for eating punani, tongue in between the index and middle finger. Come on, H. You know I have to eat later. Nobody wants them busted up chicklets working their Vanessa.
Let you tell a big shot. Your mama ain't got no problem with it.
I laugh hysterically. Hank is like every old black man I know. Perverted but cool as hell. He tells stories about 50s and 60s Hollywood that will have you crying. Anyway, old school, I have a couple of hot shot dudes that just passed the bar and think they might be ready to roll with the big time. Can you make sure they get to my office if it isn't too much trouble for your lazy old ass?
Fuck you, punk. If I was 10 years younger.
You be 86. Just do it, please. I love you, man. Take care.
You too, big league.
I head up to my office and guess who I see? Trina's ignorant ass visiting her mother. They had to let Trina go because she had too much nonsense going on at the job. Not only did she have the infamous incident with me, she also had a...
What you looking at, white woman?
Standard for ignorant black folks. And they...
This is some racist bullshit. Why don't I have a parking space with my name on it?
Maybe because you started 2 weeks ago? And the coup de grace?
Mr. Lexington, do we all have to come in at 8? That's too early. How am I supposed to get my drink on and get in at 8? I think 11 works better for me.
I know Mr. Lexington loves that girl, but there is only so much he can take.
Randall,
Trina, you here to see your mom?
I'm definitely not here to see your black ass.
Really? Really? This early with that? Come on, girl. Miss Candace, hey boy, how you doing? I was okay until your daughter...
What, Randall? I didn't hear you.
Trina's happy because she got under my skin. I don't have time for this. I head to my office. As I turn around to close the door, Trina has a shit-eating grin on her face. Why is it the woman with the best pussy are crazier than a shithouse rat? It never fails. My office is very simple. I have a large mahogany desk facing a large picture window. On the desk, I have a picture of my mom and dad where they first married 40 years ago. Boy, they were good looking. My father is wearing his khaki service uniform, and my mom is in a long flowing dress with a matching pillbox hat. I hope one day I can find my soulmate, but no day too soon. I just need some time to figure out if I can be a good husband or not. Every marriage I've seen, including my parents, was obviously miserable. I have a few pictures on that wall and a copy of my degree. I don't openly display any of my athletic accomplishments because that's still a sore subject. At some point, I have to let that bitterness go, but I'm a work in progress. Pearl?
Yes, sir, Mr. Whitmore.
Hold my calls from 9:30 to 10:30. I have to conduct an interview in here, and I don't want to be disturbed.
Okay, Mr. Whitmore. Did you eat anything before you came into work, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
What did you eat?
The usual, Pearl. Cereal and yogurt.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I know, Pearl. It's cool. Pearl has been my personal secretary for the past 8 years and has been with the firm for about 25. Pearl is like a second mother to me. How do I describe Pearl? Pearl is an older white woman with one of the bad old white woman perms. It looks kind of like a Tony Home perm from back in the day. She has the bad dye job that turns her hair into that weird blue color. Her clothes are tragically out of date with the polyester double knits, and she wears sensible shoes. Pearl tried to hook me up with her daughter when she came out of the methadone clinic and told me all she needed was a good man, even if he was colored. Colored? She doesn't know any better. God bless her heart. She says things like, oh dear, and honey, and gracious a lot. If you're going to mention all of Pearl's flaws, you better mention this. Pearl is probably the best secretary in all the greater Los Angeles area. The woman is organized like no one else on earth. She's never been late, let alone call in sick. She worries all the time, mostly about her daughter, who just can't seem to get on her feet. Ever. She still lives with Pearl and makes every excuse in the world why she can't get it together. I feel sorry for Pearl, but she kind of created this monster and now she has to deal with it. She never lets it affect her at work, and thank God for that. Pearl organizes all the office potlucks and birthday parties for the staff and does so without asking for any recognition. Every good office has a Pearl because every good office needs one. I prepare for my reading by reading up on the prospective employees. Dylan Goldberg, shocker. He graduated Summa from UCLA Law School, just passed the bar, and is a second-generation Esquire. You heard of his father, Cy Goldberg? He's the attorney that oversaw the Trump merger with a traditional hotel in downtown San Diego. I wonder why he's applying here instead of with his father. It sounds suspicious because his father also practices corporate law. I will proceed with caution with that, young man. There may be a conflict of interest. He is my 1 o'clock though, so I'll get to him later. The guy I'm really interested to meet is my 9:30, Otis Jenkins III. Now OJ 3 Stick seems like my type of dude. He played some football at Michigan State but blew out his knee and had to shut it down. From his pictures online, he appears to be a big old brother, 6'6", 320 pounds, if he's an ounce. What got the big man interested in law was his father. His father worked at the Fairwood plant in Detroit, Michigan for 26 years and hurt his back on the job. Fairwood tried to say it was a fitness issue and didn't want to pay him for workers' comp and tried to fire him. They had to struggle for 3 years while his case was in limbo. His mother had to work 2 jobs just so they could keep the house, and it ate old OJ the second up because he, like my father, is a man. Eventually, Fairwood lost in court, and Big O got all his back pay and retired in style. Little O never forgot that and swore he would become an attorney and fight big corporations like Fairwood anytime they get the little man down. Our clients are more like Fairwood and less like his father, so I don't know why he got into this branch of law, but I can't wait to find out.
Oh, Mr. Whitmore, your 9:30 is here.
It's only 5 after 9. Tell him to relax a second.
Okay, Mr. Whitmore.
I know I can count on Pearl to offer the man a soft drink or some water. I don't have to tell her. We also have some pastries available if there's something he would like to snack on, being that he's a giant. I'm sure he'll take her up on that offer. I'll wait 10 minutes, then go out to the lobby to greet him. As I come out of the office, I made eye contact with him, and the look on his face was hilarious. Relief, joy, ecstasy. Another brother. Man, what a break. This big man almost leaped into my arms. He reaches out, that first baseman's glove disguises a hand to shake mine.
Mr. Whitmore.
Mr. Jenkins, it's good to meet you. Follow me. Seeing Green Mile dressed in his grape 3-piece suit with the hot pink lining was worth the price of admission. I take it all in and stumble upon something shocking. I'm speechless. Are those grape gators? I know this big nigga did not come in here with 16 triple E grape gators. I love him already. His hair was short and he had one of those Jalen Rose, Larry Johnson parts down the middle of his head. His voice was deep and heavy as a ton. I would hate to see this man angry, but like most really big men, he appears to have a sweet disposition. Have a seat, big man. His huge body almost engulfs the overstuffed, comfortable leather brown chair. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, Mr. Whitmore.
Call me Randall.
Well, Randy.
I love this guy.
I played a little ball in Michigan State and I thought I would be getting drafted by my senior year somewhere in the first 3 rounds, but I blew my knee out. It has been my dream to be an attorney since my daddy got screwed by the Fairwood Motor Company.
Why corporate law, Otis? It seems like your passion would be towards individuals suing people like our clients.
Money, Randy. I'll still do pro bono work to help out people like my father, but I figure I can do the most for my family and my people by being wealthy and starting my own law firm.
What makes you think Lexington and Brooks is for you?
I like the fact that Mr. Lexington is a self-made man. I read some of his story on your website and it seems like nothing was given to him. I like that. It shows me that nothing will be given to me here. I have to earn it all, and that's the way I like it.
Do you think that you're tough enough to survive in the world of sharks? The big man just laughed.
Randy, I'm from the south side of the D. You ever been to the D?
Just on business once, but I've heard.
Hearing is a little bit different than living. Do you know who Lawrence Thomas is?
That nasty outside linebacker for the Cardinals? That kid's a beast.
Who you telling? I had to battle that dude for 4 years at state. If I can handle growing up in the south side of the D and battling LT for 4 years, I think I can handle some little bony lawyer on the other side of the docket.
I hear you, Blindside, my bad man.
Don't worry about it, Tyson.
We both laughed because we both already knew he had the job, and that was his way of saying he liked me too. You'll be hearing from me very soon, OJ 3 Sticks. Don't go stabbing any white women between now and the time you get my call, okay?
All right, Randy. It was a pleasure meeting you. It's great to see one of us calling the shots in a place like this.
He reached out to shake my hand, but that wasn't going to be good enough. We shook hands, and then bro hugged, and then John Coffey left the room. Once OJ3 left the room, I immediately went to Mr. Lexington's office to tell him the good news. We got a keeper, boss.
Good, Randall, good. Did I tell you what a wonderful job you do here and how happy I am to have you working for me?
Yes, but I never get tired of hearing it. I love working here, but I've been in a little rut lately. OJ36 just pumped me up. He's exactly what I needed. He will breathe some new life into this place.
I've known you were a little sluggish, but you kept doing your job. You didn't let your emotions dictate your commitment to me and to yourself. They call that being a professional and an adult. Bravo, Carlito.
Oh man, did you just drop a Carlito's Way reference on me?
Maybe. Get the hell out of my office before I fire your ass. Old man. I'll show you an old man.
Please don't. I just got done dealing with nasty ass Hank. We both laughed and I left. This place is like a family. I love the 54th. Y'all's the onlyest family I got. I love that damn movie. My interview with Otis pumped me up for the rest of the day. My interview with Dylan was dry as hell. No wonder his father didn't want to hire him. I went through the motions of the interview, but it just wasn't there. He knew it, and I knew it. I don't think I'll be hiring him. I'm still a little suspicious. This is a cutthroat world where your fortunes can turn on a dime. One piece of leaked information can make or break you in this game. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Shit. You better keep your enemies as far away as possible. I spent the rest of the day getting every bit of info on OJ3 Sticks as possible. Did he ever do steroids? How's his credit? Did he ever cheat on a test? Any previous charges? We don't want anything that could be used against him or the firm to come up later because of the delicate nature of our business. Anything like that could be used to blackmail him and in turn put our clients at jeopardy. We just can't have it. Not in our business. Tracking down the big man's history has to be slow and methodical. I kind of lost track of the time, and before I knew it, it was after 9. Damn. I wondered if the bakery was still open. See, I'm not a complete health nut. I have one weakness: desserts. I found this cool little bakery in Florence. It's kind of in the hood like Roscoe's, but it's well worth the trip because the food is incredible. Peach cobbler, 7-Up cake, sweet potato pound cake, and my favorite, red velvet cupcakes. I don't know what the hell they put in that red velvet, but they taste even better than the ones my mom makes. How is this possible? The woman that owns this place is a black Cubana, Dominicana, or Panamanian. She is absolutely beautiful. She has jet black hair and a matching complexion, but with piercing green eyes. She's built like Serena and had to have played some sort of sport because you can see the definition in her arms and the way she stands. She just stands with strength in her legs, and you can tell that if you come at her foul, you will only come at her foul once. She has that third world toughness that you only could get from being from there. There's another Hispanic woman that works there, but I don't even think she speaks English. She's a tropical beauty with thick curly hair. She's incredibly curvy and is equally sexy as her counterpart, but in a different way. She's much more feminine. She appears to be softer to the touch, a much more gentle smile. If I had to give you a celebrity look-alike, it would be Eva Mendes or Rosario Dawson. She appears to be a very hard worker, and because of the language barrier, she doesn't have much interaction with the customers. She always has a smile for me, though. The gorgeous black Latina instructs the other exotic beauty in what to get for the customers, and she does so with efficiency. It makes me wish I would have taken that high school Spanish a little more seriously, because damn, either one of these women would be a catch. I wonder what their story is. How did they learn how to cook these down-home southern desserts? They also make the desserts native to their culture, like lime flan and tres leches cakes. They make an incredible bread pudding that will blow you away. We aren't talking about that crap you get in the store. This one is made with baguettes, chocolate chunks, and rum. If you are diabetic, you just have the needle on standby because you wouldn't be able to pass this stuff up. I check online and it closes at 9:30. I think I can just make it for my red velvet fix. I hustle out of my office and run down the stairs. I hop in the BM and jumped on the 101. The traffic was light, so I had a shot. By the time I pulled up, it looks like the little cute one was closing the joint for the night and cleaning up. I figured I came all this way, so I might as well take a shot. I walked up to the door, and before I could tap on the window, she saw me and waved me in.
Get your pretty ass in here.
Wait a minute. I thought this girl couldn't speak English. All this time, they have been playing some sort of game? Yeah, girl. My bad. I come in here all the time. I get the red...
I know who you are, man. I'm a woman. I see and know every one of our regular customers. Red velvet cupcake, right? I got it waiting right here for you. I wondered where you were tonight.
This fine-ass woman, who I thought was just being polite, has been flirting with me all the time. Where's your road dog?
Maria? She had to cut. Why? I see you looking at her ass every time you leave.
I was a little embarrassed, fellas. Remember this, a woman doesn't miss a thing. They will lure your ass to sleep, but believe me, they are paying attention.
Don't get shy now, just 'cause I caught you.
Big ass gorgeous smile. Girl, I ain't hardly shy. What's the deal with the no hable inglés, por favor?
Yeah, we do that shit so I don't have to be bothered. They like us Mexicans to be subservient, especially the white people. We kind of get a kick out of it.
These sneaky bitches. Senorita, you ain't even from Mexico. Where you from?
I'm from the Bay. Oakland, you heard?
I laugh my ass off. Oh, that's where you learn how to make all this soul food. What about your girl?
Oh, she's really from Cuba, but she defected and went to Mississippi Valley State to run the 400. That's where she learned. We both knew how to hook up the Spanish desserts and the soul food, so that's why we bought this bakery.
Man, I could talk to this girl all night. She is cool as shit, sexy, witty, ghetto but a professional, a real hustler.
What's your story, pretty boy? I know you're corporate by the way you dress and drive that whip.
Yeah, I'm a recruiter for a law firm. I'm from the Bay too, Vallejo.
Fool, that's the fake Bay.
Oh, you talking shit, huh?
That's right, and what you gonna do about it?
She looked at me with that smile again. This girl is the shit. What I like to do about it is bend her fine ass over the table and wear her little ass out. This is your place of business, or else I would have to check your ass.
You ain't checking shit here, pretty boy. I'm from the O.
She throws up a big O by circling her arms over her head and punching a fist into her hand repeatedly. This makes me laugh and to almost piss on myself. I thought this girl was a little shy immigrant that was just happy to have a job in America. You can't trust women. Girl, you crazy. This woman is driving me nuts. I have never been so attracted to a woman in all my life. This fine-ass woman talking all this mess, and she has her own successful business too. Damn. You need some help in here to close this place?
You sure you can handle it? This is real work in here, pretty boy. Not that corporate BS in Hollywood.
Look at this body. You think I can't handle this? I take off my jacket, vest, dress shirt, and I'm down to a very tight t-shirt. Her eyes light up when she sees me expose my arms. She runs her hands lightly across my arms, chest, and abs, and I like it.
That'll do. I didn't know you were working with that. My bad.
Yeah, wait until you feel down there. Fuck it. What do I have to lose? We both laughed.
All right, there's an apron over there. Get to work.
I clean off all the tables, put the chairs up, sweep, and mop. I watch her break down the kitchen, and she is methodical. This girl is working her ass off, singing and moving to the beat of the music, some sort of salsa. I think it's that dude from J-Lo Mark Anthony movie, Hector Lavoe. My dick is hard as Chinese arithmetic right now. I sit at the table when I'm done because I don't want her to see my shit. I think of my grandma naked and go instantly soft. Well, are we done, pretty boy? What shall I pay you? Smile. It's on the house this time, but I'm sure we can come up with something next time. I wink.
Walk me to my car, man.
Where you at?
In front of the store, dummy.
My name is Randall, by the way.
Ariana.
Nice. I walk her to her car. It's a 4-door Lexus GS350 with all the extras. Cake must pay well.
We do all right. Give me a hug, and thanks for the help.
I hug this woman. She smells and feels good. Remember, ladies, fresh and clean. If this is how she smells and feels after working hard all day, imagine when she is all cleaned up.
I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll have that cupcake ready for you.
I bet you will. I watch her drive off, and I am happy. Horny as a motherfucker, but happy. Man, I could murder some ass right now. But what I need to do is go home. Just jerk it and go to sleep. Yeah, that's my best plan of action. I jump in the car and head home. My iPhone rings while I'm driving. Hello?
Hey, Daddy.
Trina? What you want, girl?
Mom is staying at her girlfriend's house tonight, and I'm all alone.
What you calling me for?
I need some company.
Hell no. All that crazy shit you were talking this morning? No.
You know I'm just playing with you. I like to get under your skin. You know you like it.
I kinda do. This girl is a mess, but she is fine as hell. Be strong, man. Don't let Randy 8 inches get you in trouble. Stay strong.
I'm wearing those red boy shorts you like. The ones that stop halfway up my ass. I got that push-up bra on too, with the nipples missing.
Man, Trina got some junk too. Why is it the crazy ones with all the booty?
You still with me, Daddy?
Trina, I don't have time for this shit.
Well, do you have time to come over here and pound this from the back? And just before you come, stick it in my mouth and I swallow it all? You got time for that?
I am now defenseless. There is no way in heaven or earth that I can say no to that. If I do, I am a gay homosexual. The blood rushed to my dick so fast I almost passed out.
Randall, you still with me? Randall.
I'll be there in 10. Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. It will be wet for you, Daddy, when you get here because I'm getting it ready as we speak. I hang up the phone and break land speed records getting down to Trina's house. I knock on the door. Trina, it's me.
Who?
Randall.
Randall who?
Girl, don't you play with me right now. As hard as my dick is, I might catch a case.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Open this damn door.
Break it open.
I'm not breaking your mama's door. She killed me.
Punk.
Really?
Yep.
I go to the window and she now has the lights on in the house with her bra off and her hand down her boy shorts playing with herself, laughing. My dick is ripping through my pants, but I'm still not breaking that door down. I'm almost in tears. I want her crazy ass so bad. I start to walk back to my car, mad and horny as hell. Just before I get in, I hear the door open and see the light crack through it. I use what is left of my world-class speed and burst through the door. Trina has this shit-eating grin. I grab her and she pushes me away. I go for her again and she slaps the shit out of me. Then she laughs. I am enraged. I snatch her ass, and she sticks the finger she has been playing with herself with into my mouth, and it tastes good, real good. I kiss her hard as I ever kissed anyone. The door is still open, but I don't give a damn. She breaks the kiss.
You like that, you punk motherfucker, huh? Well, come and get it.
I push her on the couch, throw her big ass strong thighs over my head, and commence to eating this Brazilian wax pussy like an Ethiopian on a sandwich. She is leaking all over my face, moaning and screaming for her life. She pushes my head away and begins to lick my face off. I can't take it. She stands me up, drops to her knees, and sucks my dick like she owes me money. I can barely hold it back. I snatch her head away, swing her around, and start turning that ass into chopped liver. This is what you want, bitch. You gonna get it now.
That ain't shit. Harder, daddy, harder.
I am literally trying to drive my dick up this woman's navel. She is screaming and moaning and has came at least 4 times. Just as I get ready to explode, she pops my dick out, sticks it in her mouth, down her throat, and swallows it all, moaning and groaning the entire time. It's all I can do to keep from passing out. I stagger to my feet, pull up my pants, and get the hell out of there. Trina's just laughing and going through some kind of orgasm convulsions on the couch. Lock the door, girl.
Fuck you.
As I stumble out the car in the dark, I hear her laughing and staggering up to the door as it closes. When I get home, it's 1 a.m. Damn it, Trina, you did it to me again. I have to get up at 6 and I'll be lucky to get 3 hours of sleep. Wait a minute. Why am I mad? You ever heard of a 5-hour energy, stupid? Don't look that gift horse in the mouth. Stop acting like a bitch and just deal with it. Good night, Trina, you crazy bastard.